Hello, welcome to another Gundam Battle Operation 2 video, and I'm very excited to be presenting you these two matches with the Super Gundam and the GPO-4. First match will be with Taru on the ground at 650 Ace match on Impact Site. And the second match is going to be me using the GPO-4, and if you guys remember that Hell in a Cell little on a whim stream. That match was actually, that Brawl match was before that stream. So I had a lot of fun playing GPO-4 on the ground in that Brawl stream. I was like, hey, let's make a stream real fast, because I'm having a lot of fun with Brawl match at the moment, because the new update they made for supports in Brawl match. But overall, yeah, these two suits on the ground, kick ass, very kick ass. I am extremely happy. I'm very satisfied with both of these suits on the ground. The Super Gundam, of course, having more of a sniper role with the 700 range beam rifle and the mid-range missiles that can do a lot of damage. I believe the Super Gundam has like the second fastest boost speed for support in GBO2. And of course, it has like semi-stealth if you use the balloon asteroid. So it's I really love the Super Gundam. It's the high. I like using the Hyzak custom, and that's at 550. But now if this suit's in, I have to drop it. Like I have to make room for this. Of course, I'll be using the Hyzak custom at lower cost, but I was gonna get back into sniping and play it, but now I have this suit. It's like, all right, I'm ready to get in there. Let's get in there. And it does a heavy stagger that penetrates. I believe the uncharged penetrates too. When you do the fully charged, and the uncharged, I think I mentioned just now that it can penetrate as well. I have to double check on that. And of course, it has like a little bit of a sliding downswing, not too important. The asteroid you can actually stun regularly with if you manage to not, if you don't want to use it for stun. I actually used it to quickly get a stun on a raid, I think on a stream. Yeah, my GBO chill stream, one of them. Bolonoke, he got close to me, and I stunned him and then downswung him. Yetrian, if you're there, I believe that was you, Yetrian, say hello. Sorry that happened to you. You got bullied in the Bolonoke by Super Gundam. Yeah, I'm Super Gundam extremely happy with. Both of these suits I'm extremely happy with. If you guys didn't know, the Ewak Jagan update came with an update for supports in Brawl match, and it made these two suits on the ground. And ever since these guys hit the ground, I would say as soon as they hit the ground, I immediately felt a shift in how people react to these two supports on the ground. If you guys aren't aware, usually how supports are in GBO2 is people like to take pot shots at them because, you know, they can't dodge roll. Some of them don't even do like a lot of damage. I mean, they can to generals if they don't have certain resistances. They're usually not the aggressive kind of suit to be picking, you know. They're not going to be frontlining. They're not going to be just getting up and dirty in people's faces. So a lot of people take advantage of that with even generals. Like at 700, you see Sazabi's just nearly killing supports, like the Yagdo EQA with melee combos, or just rapidly stunning them over and over again, and then you just bullying them, right? The GPO-4 and the Super Gundam, when they hit, I can see the difference in matches now, how they play out. Usually 650 is very rush heavy. Now there's a Super Gundam, well, things start to slow down. And you don't see people just rushing out in the open trying to go after the support. Well, I mean, you see some people do anyway, but then they get heavy stagger, and then they get even not only heavy stagger, but they take a lot of damage for that heavy stagger. And then you have the GPO-4, which if you smack the GPO-4, it will smack you back twice if you're a general. The GPO-4, I've neglected playing in space for quite a while. Usually, again, I play the Super Gundam more. I like my sniping suits. Yeah, the GPO-4 is a absolute aggressive monster on the ground. Watching people play it and trying to ape that, and trying to imitate that, and it works quite well, especially with how its weapons ready up and how it has the stun accumulation, and its beam rifle, its sniper rifle, also goes to 700 range, and it doesn't have to stop to fire. Like, that's Before I get into that, let's look at the Super Gundam a little bit more in this Ace match, which I believe Taro is about to get selected as Ace in the next 20 seconds here. So I'm waiting to take pot shots. I'm trying to make sure I'm not hitting people that are low on health because I don't want to end up becoming the Ace, and also because I really want to heavy stagger somebody here in a second, or I really want to. Not here in a second. I don't think I get a chance to. Yeah, I know that guy's smoking, so I'm not going to shoot him. I'm waiting to see who gets selected. Okay, it's Taru. And unfortunately, I decided to take a shot, and the guy actually was near death. Maybe because I saw Taru was turning the other way, but yeah, that was unfortunate. But we are going to take some missile shots here at the Toast Ritter. And I believe I'm going to take I believe a Mark II Q-Blade comes around, and he starts lagging the fuck out. Like, you had to see it. Like, he goes through the mountain. Actually, I believe here, no, Taru's going to get the kill here, I believe. Yeah, he got the kill. And up comes the Q-Blade. I think, I'm going to heavy stagger through my teammate to stop the Toast Ritter right in front of Taru. So Taru's going to get that kill. So that's a nice shot on my part. And nice for Taru to notice and immediately get that kill. So we're doing pretty good here, watching the side, waiting for the enemy team to push up. There is the Q-Blade. And I love the crouch fire, the kneeling down missile fire of the Super Gundam there. Oh, there goes the Q-Blade. Yep, there he is. And now he's back. That's going to be really annoying to hit. Thankfully, I do get a stun. I helped get a stun lock, and he is dead. Unfortunately, Taru did not get the kill, but that's fine because it's 15,000, 7,000. We can keep this lead, I believe. And I believe I try to go for another stun heavy stagger, but unfortunately, I only have one beam rifle, and Taru's getting teamed up on by 3 people. So not too much I can do. Damn, pretty good damage. That's like over 6,000 damage right there. Just those 2 shots on the XS. And I believe our team is slowly getting wiped out. And here, the Double Zeta gets his charge off. Yeah, right there. I get the double penetration shot, but he nails both of them with a heavy stagger attack. That's nice. 4,000 damage uncharged on the Toast Ritter. Jeez Louise. I am not going to finish those guys off. I want Taru to. I don't think he ever gets a chance to, because I believe here we're going to get knocked back to our base. Everybody's dead. I'm the last guy here. And here's the thing about the Super Gundam, is that it's still a support to raids. So a raid like here, the Mark II Q-Blade, he's still going to kill me because it's a Mark II Q-Blade. I don't imagine many raids are still going to have problems with these 2 suits. Maybe the GPO4, since GPO4 has pretty great stun accumulation. But the Super Gundam, it feels balanced. You have power, and you have speed, and you have a little bit of stealth. But a raid can still just utterly fuck you up, as long as they're taking you as a threat. You can still heavy. I believe in my my chill stream, I was getting the heavy staggers off on raids that try to get near me or generals, and then just use my missiles to whittle them down. It'd be pretty bad, especially if they're ones with low ballistic resistance. Oh, unfortunately got a kill. That's fine though, because we just have to prevent Taru from dying. I think around here, Taru gets really lucky that he gets up just as soon as the Q-Blade Mark II was going to kill him. I believe he had 50 health or 500 health left afterwards. He was laughing his ass off, which I will leave. That's such a badass pose by Super Gundam, by the way. I'll leave a link to his perspective in the description. But yeah, top assist and top damage, 120k, nice. I'm going to praise Taru. Unfortunately, I did not praise the Double Zeta for his amazing shot, but I will praise the other Toast Ritter. And hey, 4th place, 3-2, not too bad. Obviously, I just went for the stuns wherever I can get them, and I got damage for it. Now we're at the Brawl match here with the GPO4, and yeah, the GPO4 is a fucking beast. I believe the same day that these 2 suits dropped along with the Ewak Jagan, I got the level 1 Yagdoga QA, which if you guys know my opinion on the Yagdoga QA, I think it absolutely sucks. Really fucking bad. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I can try it out for 650. I never got a chance to. I only have it 700. And then somebody told me, hey, yo, the Super Gundam and the GPO4 on the ground. I went, oh my god, I'm never going to use the suit ever again. And I still haven't used it. Now the Agdog QA is now completely useless. Which, yeah, at 700 I have the Dagdoll, and at 650 I now have a Super Gundam. Well, I mean, I have the full armor Haikushiki Kai as well. But now I have the GPO4, and the Super Gundam. Which reminds me that as soon as these two suits dropped, other supports got obsoleted immediately. The RS Jarja got buffed, but you wouldn't notice because people don't play that anymore now that these two suits are here. I don't think I've seen a single RS Jarja from the days I played this game, but I have seen countless GPO4s and Super Gundams, sometimes a lot on the same team. And I've seen a full team on the spectator stream for that Friday that the update happened. A full team of these two supports win. It was spectacular. And speaking of spectacular, GPO4, again, like I said, it's a pretty aggressive suit. If you have a teammate with you, especially, then the person you're fighting might as well just give up because you have everything. You have everything you need as a support to help you out in a battle. Of course, you have a 700 range sniper rifle that you can move with. You have a shield. You have a spammable sub-weapon that also does a lot of damage, over 1,000 damage a shot. You have 6 shots. That's 6,000 damage if you hit them all, and they stun in 3 hits. If you mix in your sniper rifle, like against a guy that has maneuver armor, that's 1 sniper rifle round and 1 beam rifle round, and they're stunned. I believe I use that to help me, to help myself not get hit by a heavy stagger from Biarlik Custom. I think a Q-Blade might help that a little bit too, but that's still insane. That's pretty good. And of course, the GPO4 is also not slow either, and it has balancers and it has force injectors. I think even level 2. So this suit, wow. I think I mentioned earlier that you notice how people play differently depending on the suit you're fighting. Yeah, people, as I said before, people when they're fighting like let's say like a normal support, like I guess like the Full Armor Haikushiki Kai or the Yagdo QA, they'll get aggressive on it. I've run up on Sazabis with this suit and fucked them up. I mean, eventually, you know, they'll start getting the stuns on me. They'll do damage back to me, right? But I can dunk on a Sazabi with this suit, and it feels nice. It feels good. I can wait for them to do a dodge roll, follow up with my beam spam, or maybe start off with that stun. Like, you have combo options with the suit. You can start off with a stun with the beam sniper, or you can start off with the beam spam, get 3 hits, follow up with another stun, come up with your melee. You just do all kinds of things. Downswing somebody since you have melee combo control level 2. When they're on the ground, you can fire off more beam shots, maybe another melee hit. A lot of options here. And of course, if you're not feeling safe at close range, you can poke with the since you have 700 range, you can poke at long ranges to help your teammates, which I have used in one of the few GPO4 matches I recorded. I've used that to on military base to snipe a ace that's far away trying to retreat from battle. And it's like, oh, where are you going? No, you're dead. Like, I cannot understate, I guess, I should say, about how good these two suits are, or how they feel on the ground. That's not to say that there's other supports that are still good. Like, at 550, the Gyaradoga Heavy Arms is still a pretty good support. You know, you have 3 heavy staggers, you still have range combos that can help out your team. You know, the Zusa and the Jamru Finn are still pretty good. I like them. They still, especially with the Jamru Finn does a lot of fucking damage if it can sing loud to the general. And of course, the Zusa has one of the best defensive options in the game. Some other supports, I think the Zero Shiki is still fine. You can probably still play that pretty good. The Rick Dejay, I'm not sure about the Rick Dejay. The overload ability might help it out a little bit more, but honestly, I don't know why the overload ability isn't on more suits now. And then for 650 and 700, yeah, the Agdoga QA is just out of the match. Like, it's not even running anymore. Like, it's just barely crawling to get across the finish line. It does better when people ignore it, which is sad to think about. Oh yeah, the downswing for the GPO4, also a sliding downswing, so that's also nice for getting closer and getting instantaneous damage on people. That way you don't have to boost up to them and just do a really obvious swing, right? People kind of have to do a dodge roll. At least all the ones I've been trying to do the downswing on. Also, okay, yeah, nice tackle. You dead now? Hey, I'm in first place. And I'm going to miss 2 downs. I hit 1 downswing. I missed the other one, unfortunately. And then, of course, since I'm in first place, I'm the big target, and everybody wants the piece of my ass. I think the next time I spawn in, I get really close to winning. This is the first time I'm using the GPO4 on the ground. And, yeah, that update they did for supports in Brawl Match, if you guys don't know, already there's a system in the game for Brawl Match where, let's say you're a support and there's, like, 11 raids on the in the match, 11 out of the 12, then you get a boost to stats because of it, like defensive and offensive. I'm not sure about speed and all that. I think it's just the offensive defensive stats, which is really good. It sounds really good. It still had problems because you're still a support, and you get bullied, but this thing for Brawl Match they did is that they specifically for supports they added even more stats for supports just by being in a Brawl Match, not if there's any certain raids on it, and you can tell the difference. For one, I'm not getting immediately deleted from one single raid combo unless it's like a 650 heavy attack, right? Oh, mission failed. Oh well, this is a Brawl Match, and we did a stream after this, so I had fun. And hey, over 100k damage again, 7 kills and 5 deaths. We praising people because Gendry did pretty good. Technically, I won. Gendry's in the the Gabera Tetra, so technically I won. And of course, Hazel brought in the Zaku to the Mad Lad. So yeah, very happy with the GPO4 and the Super Gundam. And I like the update they did for Brawl Match. I think it's gonna help. You're probably gonna see a lot more supports being picked now because of that. However, I don't think it's going to be like super what's the word I'm looking for? It's not going to be the nail in the coffin to solve the problem for supports because, again, you're picking a support in Brawl Match where there's 11 people running around trying to melee each other, or heavy attacking and stun and meleeing, all that good shit, right? You're still a support, so it's still going to be a little bit tough depending on the people you're playing against. But you still have a chance now, right? If you guys watched the Hell in a Cell stream, we actually got a win in the GPO4. I think it's GPO4. That or the Super Gundam, and a lot of supports actually got in the top 6. And there was even a moment where all the supports teamed up and kind of bullied the other suits in the match. Unfortunate, but they have power now. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And type up in the comment section how you feel about these two old suits coming back, literally coming back to the ground, landing down and going, hey, this is our territory now. And just absolutely kicking ass. For me, I am completely satisfied with these two suits. I've been using them at every cost that they're at and doing amazing with them, and I've seen them non-stop. Literally, they've been in every match I've been in. Actually, no, scratch that. One match, it was actually a game walk in the match. Other than that, yeah, it's I don't know if I should applaud the devs or chastise them that they can't make a support like these two old ass supports that are really good in space come to the ground and they immediately just become the thing in the game, right? It's funny because I barely seen the Ewak Jagan in a match, but these two come in. It's like, oh yeah, we're the stars of the show now. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about that. And I tried really hard making this thumbnail, even though it's still a little bit screwy. If you guys like the reference I made, then days of future past, because that's the future now. Apparently, is the past. But yeah, let me know. And of course, how do you guys feel about the new Brawl Match update for supports? Have you played a support like a pretty strong support in a match full of raids? Did you end up winning? All that good stuff. Because I've actually won a few as a support, which is really nice to see. And I think I've heard a few people actually winning with supports also. So That's really nice to hear, because you guys know I like my supports. I hope we get some more supports that just have the same kind of feel like these two suits have. Honestly, like GPO4 just feels everything about it feels good, and it's still balanced. It still has 14k health, no melee resistance. Like, you can still get fucked up, but you can still fight. You can fight back against people. The sniper, you're a big, or the super Gundam, I keep wanting to say sniper custom. The super Gundam, you're a big target. You also have low melee resistance, but you have a lot of power. You have limited weapons. I mean, you only have 3 weapons technically. If you want to count the Ashword as a weapon, and then I guess that would be 4. Yeah, I'm extremely happy about these two suits being in. Of course, maybe a month down the line, people will realize that, okay, I shouldn't be scared of these things, because they still don't have a dodge roll, they still don't have maneuver armor, so maybe I can still dunk on them. So time will tell how these two suits will last. But for now, it's been amazing to see how how it's been rolling. Like it's like somebody pushed a snowball down a snowy mountain, and now it's just a big ass boulder, snow boulder, and just crashes through everything. Because that's how it feels like when these two suits dropped. How it felt like. It just keeps on rolling. It's not even crashing anymore. It just keeps rolling. It just stopped in the middle of a road, right? It stopped rolling, and it's just right here for just to stay until somebody comes along and heavy attacks it. Until it gets killed in one. That's the thing too. It still gets killed with like one heavy attack from a Zaku 3 custom. So raids can deal with these suits, but these supports can also deal with generals. That's how the game should be. It should be, rock, paper, scissors, because that's the mechanics. It shouldn't be rock, paper, and half a scissor. But yeah, that's going to be it. I will see you guys later. Bye.
Oh, this Keyblade is very. Oh my god!
What?
The Keyblade started teleporting, man!
Oh yeah, he's. Oh my! What? Oh my god! Yo, please calm down, Keyblade. Yo,
I don't care that the kill was stolen. I was in danger from a teleporting Keyblade.